Hey guys, Ron here. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of videos, and this first one I know you won't mind me sharing. I've got a friend D who is a brother of Cernunnos. That's how we were brought together. Who is not really able at this point in his life to have a lot of spiritual talk in his environment. So I'm going to do a video and a reading for him, and he knows who he is. If you could keep him in your thoughts when you're talking to Cernunnos, it'd be a great thing. Cernunnos is aware of his situation, and yeah. So, I want to start by letting him know that a lot of the stuff he's going through right now has to do with this whole switch into the fifth dimension, energies that the Earth is going into. Also, this specific weekend with Mars and the Moon lining up, it's going to be, just a crazy time. There's going to be a lot of raw emotions, a lot of negativity, reading into things, so you don't want to do that. So I'm going to clear our energy, clear our space for the working. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. So D, at this point, I'm going to ask you to take 3 deep breaths. Focus. And let's see what messages Spirit and specifically Cernunnos has for you. My beloved Cernunnos, Isis, Zadkiel, Hecate. Beloved Cernunnos, what messages do you have for D? What direction can you give him? What comfort can you give him? My beloved Cernunnos, what comfort and what messages do you have for D, your son D? Three of Wands. I see a journey, a move. This looks like a move that's a long time coming. There's a ship with a lot of big boxes. This tree that's standing beside you is a new ground. You've been taken somewhere, and those leaves are new growth. This is a new opportunity, but you've packed up a lot here, and there's a transition coming. Six of Chalices. So the Five of Cups is a card of, or can be a card of, despair, not having enough. It's hunger, it's poverty, it is it's cold, it's dark, it's a place most people don't want to be in at all. The Six of Cups, you're coming out of that. It looks like there is a person very important to you going into this new place, but you commune a lot together. There's a lot of communication. You enjoy each other's company. And there's also the Five of Wands. Now, Five of Wands can also be, in a lot of decks, can be a fighting card. Some people call it the party card, depending on the deck. This specifically is letting me know that this journey that you're about to go forth on is leading you to your group, your tribe. These are 5 like-minded people. So this group that you're coming into, this is I would say is a divine counterpart, is a divine group. What other messages do you have for D? Messages for D. Someone has recently come into your life, adding something to it. This is the Four of Cups. This woman is content. She's in a nice little home. She's got 3 cups there. But there's a visitor who's bringing yet another cup. This is someone that adds something to the table. Is not going to take away in any way from what you have, but someone that's going to add to it. Ten of Wands. You've done the work. Keep doing it. You're almost there. She's got her lessons there on her back. Sorry, the wind has really picked up. This person has done all the work. You have done a lot of work. You are about to get to the place that you want to be. It's right here at the end of this path. It's been a daunting path. She looks very tired. She looks heavy. But it's there. The light is within reach. You are almost there. What other messages do we have for D? Messages for D. So, the moon. This is a dream card, a wish. This is mystery. This is the answer to something that you've set into motion or asked about during your dark moment of the soul, which has been a long one for you. This also, if I were to say, in a directional meaning, because I did ask, for messages for you and what you need to do, I'd say there's some shadow work. There's also something to be done on the full moon. And we can get into that when we talk if you'd like to. The Earth Mother. We are coming into the age of Aquarius, a goddess energy, an energy of creation. So when I am getting this energy in a read, the God energy is a seed energy. It's an idea. It's a start. The mother energy, the goddess energy, is a nurturing. She carries the seed to fruition. She produces the outcome of the intention. I feel right now you're in a phase of incubation. You're in a pregnancy state. This idea is manifesting. It's This is a deliverance from a lot of tears, a lot of pain. This is not only pain for you, this is pain for many people. This is two infinity symbols. So there are multiple people who this transference, this deliverance is going to benefit. Four of Coins. This is stability. This is a start. This is an anchoring. You'll notice that these are rose stems. There are thorns present. It's not, this stability, it is what it is. It's not going to come without a little discomfort, but it is stable and it is secure and it's not going anywhere. Sorry, my nose has been running. Yeah, you're being taken to the best place possible. This raven is leaving a fiery situation with that flower, that thorn. You are the person coming into this situation with something to give. You just had a stability with those roses. You are bringing one of those rose stems. This situation that you're about to be in is not only stable, but it's going to be an equal situation. You are part of this situation. You're an equal part of this situation. You're a piece of the puzzle. Yep, Four of Cups. Your desires are firming up. They're becoming more secure, so that's 4-4. This card also, to me, is telling me that while things are becoming, you see your desires starting to sheer up, you still need to do some reflecting. There's still there still needs to be some appreciation, some graciousness for what you already have to help bring in the shoring up of what is to be. You haven't been through what you've been through for, there's been a reason. You haven't done it for, it hasn't been that way at random. So you've got to look at the lessons that have been there. I feel like you've decided what you want in your life, what you don't want in your life. And you need to honor the lessons and start releasing. When you do that, things are going to shore. That's what's going to shore things up. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is usually a card of, 10 is a completion of a cycle. In most decks, it is a card of heavy weight. It's normally a person who has a back full of 10 swords. He's tired. He's worn out. He's drained. This 10 of Swords is extremely deep because it's an x-ray. It's your structure. It's what makes you you. Your skeletal system holds everything in place. Without it, you're a glob of goo. You have survived what you've survived. You're coming out of this Ten of Swords, this Swords phase, this completion, with a deeper sense of who you are. That's this reflection that I'm talking about over here in this Four of Coins, or Four of Cups. The real you, the you inside, the deep you inside that holds you up, is coming forward. The outside is no more. You are becoming your true essence, and the outside, this shell, this meat suit that we wear, you're realizing it just doesn't matter. It's what's inside you right now that counts. Even more so in your situation. This is about you. So Nine of Coins. Not quite a 10. You're at the end of the road. And coins to me are desires. They're wants. They're wishes. Alright, I need any more messages for Douglas. Any more messages? I need any more messages for D? Are there any more messages for D? What action does D need to take currently? What action does D need to currently take? What action, what advice do you need to give D? So, I don't know what's going on in your head. I don't know. I think a lot of things, because the first thing you've got, this is 2 cards, so I'm going to read it as it is. I asked what action you need to take right now. What needs to be the work that you need to do? 7 of Cups. This is a card of choice. There are a lot of things going on here. This is a busy, busy, busy card. There are also 7 ravens in this card. So I feel like there are a lot of choices presented to you that include a lot of people. There are a lot of situations going on. You need to look at everything. You need to be very cautious as to which one you take. I don't think there's a bad one, but each one leads to something else. So you need to look and see, look at the overall picture, take each one at a time, and the outcome of this is Sorry. The outcome of this is the 10 of coins. The completion to this 9 of coins that you just had. I feel like you've made a choice. You've made a decision. Can you give us a timeline? Can you give us a timeline? I know this is extremely generic answer, but I feel like it's an important answer. I feel like you're going to understand what this is. I hope you understand what this is. The 9 of Swords. I asked for a timeline. This card is letting me know that when you're ready, this is going to happen. But you have to be ready. You have to make this happen. You've done a lot of work, and I want to commend you on all that. You have come really, really far, but you still are in control of the situation. And I know it seems like you're not, but on a spiritual plane, this is a really deep card, because you have the power inside you to make the world you want to be. But you have to see the world that you want to see. You need to go within your... Give me a time frame. It's going to happen when it happens. When you literally make this happen. This has something to do with the work that you did yourself. You have done some inside work still needs to be done, but this is your hands. You've done the work. When you're ready to reach out for this, and you're ready, the Ace of Swords are letting go. They are releasing. They are, they can be dangerous. Swords have there's a lot of meaning there. The Ace of Swords for me is a new beginning. It's a gift. It is a starting over. It's a release. There's something about something you need to release. You've done this work. When you're ready, the rest of your life is right here for your taking. Your forever is within your hands. It's right there waiting for you to take it. I'd like to ask about 32. Dee knows what 32 is. I'd like to ask about 32. Switch decks. Tell me about 32. D and 32. D and 32. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. This is a huge Hermetic symbol. It's one of the most important symbols in the Kabbalah and in either Hermetic text. I feel this is something you need to look up. There's a message for you here. Look up the Tree of Life. Look up what this is in spiritual terms and see what this means to you. Okay, I'd like to ask for final messages for D. Any final messages for D? Anything else you'd like to tell D? Any messages for D? Any final messages for D? What are your final? Four of Coins. You hold the key to all that is. And I know that sounds very cliche, but it is, in this situation, this is the truth. You're wearing the key there to all of your wishes and dreams and desires. Hit the Wheel card. This is the world. The world's your oyster. It is literally there. Time's a ticking. There's a number 4. 4, 4, 4. I don't know what 4 means to you. Could be a month. Could be April. I would look at that card and see what you see in there and see what it means, what something could mean to you. So we're pointing at, that arrow is pointing to Sagittarius, which just happens to be my moon, by the way. Final messages for Douglas. Final messages for D. That's too many. Final messages for D. The Tower. Change. Change is coming. And the Devil card. That's a heavy Capricorn. And if you look, there's a person in a cage, an imprisoned person, a person in self-doubt, a person that's alone, that's in the tarot. He's wearing the Fool's hat, which is the first card. This is the beginning and the end of your journey. The door's open. This is happening soon. And I would feel there's a Capricorn that is in a major part of this release that you've got. But the door's open. It's your time. This is it. It's your time. This is going to happen. We asked about 32 a minute ago, and I asked about final messages. I feel like this is the answer to that. Strength. Have strength. Know that what's done is done. It's set. This is also a strong Leo energy. A strong feminine goddess energy here. I don't know if you work with any goddesses. It might be time for you to talk to one. One's definitely reaching out. So I hope these messages find you well, D. I ask daily for him to be with you, for him to guide you, for him to comfort you. You are always in my thoughts and prayers. I love you deeply, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys, for letting me post this on here. And like I said before, Cernunnos is very aware of D's situation. Any energy that you could send this way would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, guys.